Well, hello there. It's Friday. You know what that means, don't you? Yeah. I've got myself a Hobgoblin beer in the fridge. Nothing too exciting this week. Just a Hobgoblin. I've got enough for one today, one tomorrow, and one for Sunday. So that will be nice. What else has been happening? Oh yeah, we went down the garden centre today, and we bought 3 little plants for a few quid. So that's nice. We've already got the compost and stuff to put them in our pots. We've got 2 more pots to fill after today's little exertion down the garden centre. So we're almost there, almost ready for summer. So how are you guys getting on? Are you doing anything in your garden? Just let me know. And of course there's terrible Tony out there who says, I've got a stalker. How exciting. Another one. Well, I do like stalkers. They are good. They do promote the channel, as you well know. There's no such thing as negative reviews on YouTube. It's all good for the algorithm, so that's good. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what this particular toe rag has to say. Never met the guy, so I don't know. So he's obviously got no clue what I do. Anyway, oh yeah, I had the dressing changed to my foot today. Yeah, it's still ongoing. I know it's almost 5 months now that my foot has been a big part of my life. So it will be interesting to see how long it takes to fully heal and whether or not I can go back to work. But anyway, it's looking a lot better. That's all I can say, really. It's just looking a lot better. What else has been happening? Oh yeah, Sarah's dad, poor old Sarah's dad's not doing too good. So that's a bit of a worry for Sarah. Sarah's also worried about me, and she's also worried about her family out in Australia. So there's lots of trouble going on. Certainly a different year than it was in 2024. 2024 was one of the best years ever. So that's when I got the new car. That's when my daughter became pregnant, and I thought I was going to get a son-in-law, but that never happened for her. But that didn't happen until 25 anyway. We found out about that. What else was happening? Yeah, it's 2026 hasn't been such a good year for us. But yeah, never mind. Carry on. That's life, isn't it? This is a roller coaster of life. You get your ups and downs. What you have to remember is to take and remember the good parts and try and forget the bad parts. But unfortunately, the way the human mind goes is that it tends to remember the bad parts and forgets the good parts. So I must take some more photographs of Daisy. I haven't taken many photos of Daisy or been out with the big camera or done anything like that with Daisy yet, simply because we were waiting for her to go through all her vaccines, and then the weather turned, so it's not so good. But yeah, I've got to get out with the drone. I really do miss flying the drone. I took my drone around the garden. Hello, Daisy. I've got a toy. She's brought me a toy. It looks like a rat, but it's just an elephant, really, with a long tail. Yeah. Yeah. I took the drone for a flight around the garden. I've got some goggles that I put on. These first-person views, FPV goggles. And there's a character out there called Shaun the Drone that does FPV Friday. If you're into drone flying, check out Shaun the Drone. I might put a link in the description so you can go get to watch him. He's very, very good. I like him. He's out in Spain, does a lot of drone testing, so you don't have to. Anyway, as I was saying, I flew around the garden a couple of times with this drone, and boy, I came back in with the biggest grin on my face ever. It is so, it's very immersive. Wearing a set of goggles, these VR goggles, it is absolutely fantastic. Really, flying around the garden, and you don't dog. When you fly around the garden, dog's playing up. That's it. Go on then. Right. So when you're flying around the garden, even just as I only had 3.5 minutes, something like that. But you do suddenly forget that you're not sat in the pilot seat of that aircraft as it's flying around the garden. And when I came back in to land, I sat under the canopy under there. When I come back into land, I just completely forgot that I was sitting over there. I wasn't behind the controls in the cockpit of this aircraft. Now, drones are aircraft. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's just a toy. Well, it's not. They are aircraft. And I might just start my own YouTube channel. What do you think? Let me know. I'll start my own YouTube. It'll just be for drones, I think. I don't know what I'm going to call it. So let's have a competition, shall we? I've got some key rings. So I'll give a key ring away to the first person that comes up with a really good idea for a name for a drone channel. So we'll see what happens. When should I have the closing date by? It is Friday the 5th. Should we call it Wednesday the 10th? Because that's Sarah's birthday. So we'll do a competition. Anybody that, if I find a name that I really like, then I'll send you a keyring. No expense spared to yourselves. Hopefully it won't cost too much in the way of postage. But how's that? So we'll see what happens then. So on the 10th, I'll do my draw. Of course, I'll remind you as the day gets nearer. Anyway, so in between showers, I'm going to go in. We're going to... What's the time now? It's just gone 6 o'clock, so it is Daisy's tea time. So I shall go in and feed Daisy, grab myself a beer, and sit down and have a quiet, relaxing evening indoors. Anyway, so I'm under the 8 minutes, so that's good. No adverts. So we'll see you all on the next one from a very croaky retro. See you later. Bye then.